Hello, my friends. It's year 14, week number 704. And this week, we're going to a housewarming party.
Kevinisomoto says, welcome to the vlog.
Previously on the Kevinisomoto vlog, last week I was talking about how I was making these pencil pouches because I was going to this event where basically it's supposed to be mimicking the style of Burning Man. So at Burning Man, I guess you do a lot of trades of goods, right? So in the instructions of the invite, it was asking everybody to bring something that you can gift to other people at the party. And so my thing was, because we had this new skill of sewing now, I wanted to make a bunch of pencil pouches, and that would be my gift to the other attendees. So I went to the store, we bought some fabric, we sewed this project together, and in the end we had 10 of these pencil pouches, which is like just long enough to hold a stack of pencils and pens. The party was last night. We went over. Again, I didn't know very many people at this thing, but it was nice having the gifts as like an icebreaker to getting to know other people at the party.
Wait, do I put it on or do you put it on?
I was gonna put it on here.
Okay, yeah.
Friend of the vlog, Jenny, was one of the attendees there, and this is me getting makeup put onto my face by Jenny at the event. There's a lot of these events that you can go to, but this was so unique of a party idea to take a gift that you're willing to contribute, and then other people gift you whatever it is that they bring to the party. And this is such a unique way of interacting with other people at this event. Tonight we are going to a housewarming party. This is Reed and Kat's new home. I met these two at the coffee party that we went to about a month ago. We went to that coffee party. According to the invite, they didn't actually move, but they're having like a celebratory start of the new year in their apartment party. And so that's what we're going to tonight. I bought them a housewarming gift. It's a little potted plant. Now, what's special about this is that this is a coffee bean plant here. And I felt like when I saw this in the store, it really ties into this whole theme of like, I met the two at the coffee party. This is a coffee plant. You know what I'm saying? It's very like, it all fits in with the story.
It's definitely been there. I don't think they could pull that good about its back.
In last week's video, I was talking about how I had this new mic that I wanted to try out with Jenny, and I had the wrong cable, so it didn't work. So this is the mic right here. It's this little guy, and I'm testing it out for the first time. So this kind of scenario is where it actually comes in handy because, okay, so like let's say you're filming. Let me just adjust the exposure here. Let's say you're filming and you step away from the camera, like very far away, right? This is where it comes in handy because, you don't have to be right up against the camera and you can still get the audio of whatever it is that you're doing. So I think the range is like, you can be kind of far away. Like I'm over here across the street now. If you have like direct line of sight, I'm pretty sure you can go as far as like a football field length away. So like quite far. And that makes a ton of sense if you're a professional videographer and you're trying to mic up like an interview situation or something like that. But in like practical terms, for what I use this for, it just does not make sense because usually it's something like this where I'm like 2 feet away from the camera. And so you can hear me just fine without the mic. What I actually do enjoy when you film on like a phone and you get a lot of that environmental sound of what's going on around, like the wind noise in the cars and like sounds on the street and stuff like that. And when you're using something like this, it really isolates the voice. So you miss out on a lot of that sort of natural sound. And I think from a viewer perspective, I like this idea of watching a video and feeling Like it's a very natural sound when it's shot directly into the phone, because it's like what people are used to hearing, you know? I think where this comes in handy for me is in very specific use cases where, let's say I'm at like a very crowded, noisy place, or like there's extreme noises of like street noise or whatever, where I'm trying to capture the audio of someone's voice. I think that's where it really comes in handy, because you get kind of the when you're in a scenario where it's something like this, I don't care for this. But I think when you're in an extreme scenario where there's a lot of like street noise, or there's a lot of like just commotion going on, or at like a party where there's just a lot of noise, like music and people talking and stuff, and you want like the sound of the voice, I think that's where this will come in handy in the future, is just having the ability to really isolate the person's voice. Okay, my friends, we have arrived at the park. So I did end up going to the housewarming party yesterday. Now this is for new friends, Reed and Kat. I just met them like maybe a month ago at this point, and I didn't feel comfortable like just straight up whipping out the camera and filming on the inside of their home. It's just one of those things where like when you meet someone for the first time and like just breaking out the camera, and especially when it's like inside of their home and everything like that, like it just feels very weird when it's like they don't quite know about the camera stuff. But then like when I think about these two and like what I know of them so far, of having known them for about a month or so, I just know that they're the type to have the type of personality to feel comfortable and okay with like me filming and even like being on camera. Like I just get that sense from them. Because of this, I didn't get a lot of footage of the inside of their home, even though it was such a photogenic apartment that they live in. I felt that I really wanted to get footage.
Did you hear his little? Did you hear his little squeak? Piggy!
Oh, he makes noises.
Yeah. Piggy!
What's his name? Twigs?
Twix. Like
Twix, like the
bar.
candy? Oh yeah, let's go, Twix.
And it's a
Wow.
This is the truck.
They live in a railroad style apartment. So here in Brooklyn, that means like they have these apartments where there's a shared hallway. You enter into your apartment through the hallway, and then you have these very narrow but very long apartments. So the apartment itself, the entire thing, is maybe like 10, 15 feet wide, but it's very long. And the arrangement is like you enter in, you're in the living room, and then it goes kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, and they're all like stacked in a row. And it's just a very unique layout, and like it was like my first time being in one of those types of apartments. But you know, with the vlogging and all this, you kind of have to like ease into it when you meet someone new for the first time. And I felt that with these two, you know, because it's only been like maybe 3, 4, 5 weeks or so, you just can't bust it out on someone like that unexpectedly. So maybe in the future. During the middle of the audio test, unexpectedly, friend of the vlog, Jacqueline, messaged me and asked if she wanted to, or if I wanted to meet up with her for a quick little coffee out here. So we're walking back through Brooklyn to go and meet up with Jacqueline right now. And I think we're gonna maybe go and grab something to eat or something like that here.
Nice. Oh yeah. Do you want to do it?
My friends, I was gonna do a little video. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me in it? I don't have to be in it.
You can be in it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
love for that. My friends, we're here with Jacqueline. We're getting this random burritos slash tacos slash.
Elote.
Nice. I had no idea what that was for tonight, but I learned. And also they have beer here too. So this is a very impromptu sort of a dinner situation here.
It's the best.
Yes.
Cobble Hill. Love it.
This is kind of Borum Hill, I think.
Oh,
Where
is
we are
it?
now, yeah.
Technically? Okay.
I think so. Now we were in Cobble Hill.
We were, but now we're not.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
is more Borum Hill here. Yeah. Okay, my friends, Thank you for watching the video this week. It has been year 14, week number 704. Next week will be week number 705.